I am a Bulgarian that lives in Denmark, and I was part of the organization for Nordic Game Jam, and I decided that we should make that in Bulgaria as well. So we came here and made it in Plovdiv. Some other people made it in Sofia, and after that other people made it in Burgas and Varna.
I'm a Dane living in Denmark, strangely enough at the exact same place as she is, and I've been organizing game jams for a lot of years, and stopped doing it because the game jam I was working on was getting really big. So when Kremena said that we should do one in her hometown here in Plovdiv, I was like, yeah, sure, let's try and start something new.
This jam was crazier, bigger,
badder, scarier,
more creative, I think, and of course it was like exhausting, but very much recharging for the organizers and everybody that participated. The games were much better than the first year. The graphic art was very nice in almost all the teams. There was enormous amount of graphic art that we didn't have previous years. There was a lot of ideas, and we're really happy that we actually had 3 board games, because we really didn't know how many people will come here for board games.
Okay, I'm kind of those really hardcore liberal left-wing people, and I think it would be interesting. There's some global issues that we're dealing with that would actually be interesting to tackle in a game jam. Global warming could be one of them. Another way is the way our financial sector works, and in general for Europe, the whole thing with all the immigrants and the asylum seekers and the war in the Middle East, and how do we deal with that? I think that could be interesting topics to put up. It's just a topic can't be too specific, because if it is, it doesn't trigger people's creativity. So you have to sort of be a little bit loose about it and general about it. But I think these issues could actually be very interesting. But then you also have to accept that there are people who think that these are stupid issues because they're not the same political way I am. So.
Okay.
So.
Something to add? Okay. If the audience should remember one thing, what should that thing be?
They should remember the fun they had with the other participants, and they should remember that they can do whatever they want as long as they don't hurt people.
They what?
They don't hurt other people.
Yeah.
That's okay. 2 things. That's 2
so
things.
no Oculus Rift then.
I think I was asked that earlier, and I think anybody can sit at home and make games, right? But just by doing it together, it becomes better. So just the whole idea of things, no matter what we're doing, becomes better and more interesting and fun if we do them together. I think that's a very important thing.
What will you remember from this game jam?
Everything. I think it's gonna be a part of our life for the rest of our lives.
Every single home.
Yeah. It's like the participants, the people that help us organize it, the atmosphere, the fun, the laughter, everything. It's just an amazing experience.
I think this is pretty much the coming of age game jam for Plovdiv Game Jam, because now all the organizers and all the volunteers know what a game jam is and how to run it and how to do it. So the foundation is there, the basics are there, and from now on it's going to be like tweaking everything so it's like perfect, right? So I think I think I'm specifically going to remember the volunteers because they're doing an amazing job, and they're very focused on doing a good job, and it's very amazing.
Of course, there's gonna be a next one. We are gonna make this game jam every fucking year. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna put a beat on it.
We're also gonna make it every unfucking year. No, I think it's going to stay. I mean, and the thing about game jams is no matter how you go about it, what you need is a place for people to be. I mean, a game jam can be 3 guys getting together saying, let's do something this weekend in my bedroom. That can be a game jam. It can also be like 600 people, or like in Egypt where they have 1,200 people doing a game jam together. But basically all you need is computers, electricity, and a place to do it.
Yeah.
So I don't think... And coffee helps a lot. Coffee helps a lot. Very.
Bring coffee.
You took my coffee, man.
How many hours of sleep do you have for the last 3 days?
Actually, we slept the most.
Yeah, we actually slept quite a lot.
Yeah, they hate us for it, but we did the most of the job the year before. So we allowed ourselves to sleep a little bit more this weekend.
So we also know ourselves from before, and we know that if we don't get enough sleep, we're gonna end up killing each other. And it's really not very constructive. So.
We wish that the volunteers could have slept as well, as much as us, but they have to do the job.
And that's the tweaking thing. Is like maybe next year we should see if we can have a venue where we actually can have like a volunteers sleeping quarters or something like that. Today we had this new thing at this game jam was we had like a room that was just for the volunteers, like a volunteers lounge. That was actually really good because if you've been talking to people and running around the whole day, it really helps if you just go somewhere quiet for like half an hour or something like that. It makes a huge difference in your energy level and how happy you are.
Yes. We want to thank all our sponsors, but especially we want to thank Gameloft because they helped us in everything, and they help us 30 years in a row. And all the other sponsors, the internet was awesome. Coolbox did an awesome job. SiteGround, Hack Cafe, the student council in Plovdiv University, they're awesome. They help us every single year, and they know what they're doing, and we're really happy that they're helping us.
And they're sweet and nice people also.
Yes.
And fun.
Yes.
And a bit crazy.
And we want to thank the sponsors for the awards, of course. Domus Rebus and Grozen Entertainment. They gave amazing awards. Also Bizlabs and Vinarna Churbajakov. I hope I didn't forget anybody.
Twitch did an awesome job. Did an awesome job of streaming this whole thing.
We want to thank Gplay and Konstantin Notex Kanev for hosting the event, and Gplay and Twitch for streaming. They did an amazing job, and Next TV as well helped with that. And we want to, of course, thank all the participants. They were amazing.
It's gonna be a game jam next year, a Plovdiv game jam next year, sometime in January, at the end of January, and you can book your calendar for it. And I think it's very important for us to point out that you don't actually have to be a full-blown professional game developer or a game student or a programmer or a graphics artist to participate in the event. Part of the idea of game jams is that we do things together, and the most important thing is to do something together. So if anybody is interested in computer games and want to learn more about it or want to experience how it is to be part of making a game for a weekend, they should definitely sign up for it. The event is getting better every single year. We're getting better and better at organizing it. We're getting better venue, we're getting better food, we're getting better everything. And I can definitely guarantee you that Plovdiv Game Jam 2017 is going to be even more badass than Plovdiv Game Jam 2016. We already have some plans. I'm not going to reveal them, but it's gonna be great.